Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the old guy Jack. As you already know, I'm sure. We're working on that little J.C. Penney Pinto moped, and I just did one on what did I do the first one on? I forgot. Anyway, this one is we're going to be putting the engine back together, and hopefully we'll get everything done, and then we'll be able to get it in here and get the engine reinstalled in the frame. I'm supposed to have a gas tank coming for it, so it'll be a little while before we can test it to ride, but we should be able to start it up and see if the engine's any good after this old man put it together. All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, you can see that we have a diagram on how to put wires in a rubber thing. This would be the rubber thing. The green wire on the end goes in the big hole. And we got yellow, we got blue, we got gray, we got blue with a black marker, and we got green with a black stripe. So let's go ahead and get all those done. What do you say? Here they are. First one is green, going through the big hole. That goes in there, and no wonder it didn't look right. You dummy. Pull them all out and let's start over again. But let's put them in the right way this time. All right, I'll bring you back. The plug has to go into the hole here, so the small end has to be down. All right, we kind of got them set up here now, and hopefully that's good. So what's next? We got that all done. All right. Over here, we have the brand new sprocket and a circlip. Alrighty. Let's see here. I got that down, but it's in the wrong groove, so I need to move it further down. There we go. I just need to poke that down a little bit, don't I? Well, maybe I do. Oh, phooey. I need to go get a tool or something. Screwdriver would be best, probably. But that went on just fine. And that ain't coming off. All right. What's next? My guess is this little bugger needs a piston. we might have that right here. I wanted to use a hone on the cylinder, and first I can see what we need to do here. This, I'm afraid, if I try and use this hone, well, what's going to happen if I try to use this hone is I'm afraid these small, this is actually a brake cylinder hone, I think. But it's the only thing I got that's small enough to get in here. So, but I'm afraid it's going to slip into those holes, the ports in the side of the cylinder, and then just break everything to pieces. So I'm not sure what I want to, if I want to try it and just stay up in the top where the rings ride, I think maybe is what I'll do. And I'll bring you back once I get that done. All right, let's wish me well here. Yeah, when you get down there too far, it catches in those ports. But I think we got a good hone on it anyway. Let me clean it up now. Get a clean rag. Okay, now there's a couple other problems here. We need to get these studs in there, and I'm going to need a couple of nuts to do that, I think. There's two on each side, one for the carb and one for the exhaust. And no. All right, we got these four. Two of them go on the exhaust side. Two of them go on the intake side. I need to go get two nuts so I can double nut these and get them down. And what I should do is put some red Loctite on them. All right, we got one of them double nutted here. Let's give a little bit of red Loctite to it. This one would be the intake, I think. And all right, now we got to break the nuts free. Put them on the next one. And repeat that 3 more times. All right, we got the, I'm not sure, is that the exhaust or the intake? One or the other. Let's see, I think this is the intake. This guy will go right on there. Yeah. So, we need now to install the piston. And we have this, which is the single ring that goes on this piston. And it has no writing on it. I believe there is a pin, a locator pin, right here in the piston. And so this will go around it, that locator pin, and I don't think it matters. There's no bevel on it. It's just a cast iron ring. So it does have an arrow on it that points to the exhaust. And what we're going to do is we're just going to put this ring in here. And then we're going to take an eyeball on the gap. And there pretty much is no gap right there. Wow. I'm not sure that piston wants to fit. There it goes. You need to get some lubrication in there. I can't really see a gap. And I'm wondering if we shouldn't try and make just a little bit of one. What do you think? I got some diamond files. Let me just hack on one of them a little bit. All right, this would be the finest one I have, I think. And I'm sure there's a proper way to do this. I don't know if that made any difference or not. I'm going to grease up the inside of that a little bit better this time. I don't think that did much on it, but let me check it. Let's see if I can measure it. Let me put that down with the piston just a ways. And this is 0.1. That, I think, does go in there. Yep. Yeah, that goes through there. Well, let's just see if we can get 0.2. You can't read that one. What's it say here? 0.15. Wow. Yeah, that's what it says, 0.15. Yeah, that goes through too. It's hard to tell, but it is. One more. This is 0.2. That just goes in. We're going to try now and get this cylinder on over the piston, if we can. And this is the top end, so the carburetor will be facing this way. And maybe we can get it on those. And then push on the rings a little bit. Okay, intake on this side. I always have trouble with that. Perfect. We're down. Piston moves freely. Gasket's on. All we gotta do is find the head, whatever I did with it. Clean it up and put it on. Torque it down. I don't know what the torque's supposed to be. But we'll find out. Well, folks, she's pretty much all together. I got one more thing over here, a brand new cover. I'm gonna have to find screws for it. But that goes over the flywheel. That'll make it look all pretty. Oh, wow. Nice bright chrome. I wonder if that's upside down? Yes, it is. That's perfect. See that? It says poosh. It's pronounced pook. But it's not. It's a JCPenney Pinto. And that's all I'm going to do for today. I got to get my AT3 off the rack here and bring the Pinto in. And we'll try to get this installed, hook it up, and see if we can make it run. What do you think?